Oh, hello.
I don't know if any of you keep up with Academy Awards or anything. I know I sure didn't for the past couple of years, but in 2022 I started to really look into it because I didn't realize that we had an award for Best Animated Picture, which is really a shame because half of the animated films that we have coming out are 10 times better than the live action films that we have. And I'm not sure if you guys kept track with last year's movies, like, it was bad. Last year, a movie came out called Amelia Perez. It was absolutely atrocious. I did not watch it, but I have watched many reviews and listened to most of the soundtrack, and fun times. That really made me kind of upset. Um, that we have gone so far. It feels like the Academy Awards is kind of being dishonest. They're saying that they're being critical about art, and they aren't if they're gonna let garbage like that in. I said go away. So I put it upon myself to make my own sort of awards ceremony thing. Now, before you say, oh, that's going to cost a lot of money, I'm just doing this for fun. Like, this is not, I don't expect this to take off into very popular zone, you know? I'm just doing this because I'm sick of seeing other people absolutely squash actual art. I thought about this and I was like, I don't want it to just be me. I want it to be my viewers. I want it to be my friends. I want it to be everyone. So I am going to be making something called the Crowd and Critics Award. I'm going to move over here so I'm more centered. The one section is going to be for the critics, so like some of my friends will get together and look at the movies that have been done over the last year and say which ones we liked, which ones we thought were good, and all that stuff, and in what areas. And then there's going to be another section that's going to be the crowd section, so it's going to be all of you guys voting on what you thought was the best, what actually was the best. And yeah, I looked at the Academy Awards list and the Golden Globes list to get some variety of like what their awards looked like, and so then I could decide what awards to have and what awards to like take away. There are some awards that I just think are like, I talked to my sister about it and we came up with this list here. Best female lead, best male lead, best supporting actor, best supporting actress, and then best overall actor. So like those last four categories, you're gonna look at and say, okay, which one out of these four were the best? Best original screenplay, best screenplay adaptation, best screenplay overall. So that's gonna be the last. I think you figure it out. I'm sorry. You guys are smarter than I give you credit for. Bumbling of me. Best sound, so that's like sound quality and sound effects and all that. Best score, best original song. That one's gonna be really hard because if you get like a year with some musicals in them, you have to pick one song from each of those. Best editing, so that's like overall how the movie was sliced up and put together. So choose wisely. Best production design, which is essentially sets and whatnot. It used to go under best art direction, which I think they should have left it there so then it was easier to know what we're talking about. Best costume and makeup, that includes hairstylists and everything too. Best aesthetic, that one really doesn't need to be in there, but I felt, what if there's a movie where the costumes and the set don't really match, and like which movies just mesh really well together to make you feel good, you know, and get like the spooky vibe or the really happy vibe, you know. Sometimes I feel like Assassin's Creed 2, but other times I feel like playing Wind Waker because of the aesthetic. Best cinematography, that's pretty self-explanatory. Best stunt direction, so that's going to be all the stunts. I think that one's going to be a critic only thing because I'm going to go through and see how hard each stunt is to do and see how many times they did that stunt or something like that, you know? Maybe I'll let crowd do it too, but who knows? Who knows? This is a work in progress. Best director, best live action film, best animated film, and best overall film. Once again, I feel like we need to let animated films and live action films duke it out together, because sometimes animated films are much better than live actions, especially with last year. Some of the things that I got rid of were best documentary, best international film, best short film, best animated short film. And the reason why was because I feel like all of those things can go and they could battle each other, you know? Like, see which one's the best. Because honestly, if a short film makes you feel a lot more emotions than a full-length feature, then we should really be giving that short film a lot more praise than it is getting. And documentary, it's still a film. Anyway, if you guys have any ideas to put into this, please share your thoughts. If you have any ideas for any idea in general, put those ideas down in the comments below. I'm open to basically everything. With that, I will see you at the end of the year for this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye!